Hello everyone, and welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest. If you've been following Days of Our Lives, you know that there's never a dull moment in Salem. And now we find ourselves embroiled in yet another jaw-dropping mystery that has fans guessing who shot E.J. DiMera. The twists and turns of this story have kept us all on the edge of our seats, and today we're going to take a deep dive into the investigation, the possible suspects, and all the shocking revelations that have emerged. This mystery is more than just a typical whodunit. It's a complicated web of emotions, secrets, and lies that could change everything for the DiMera family and beyond. A shot that shook Salem. EJ's wounding sparks chaos. When the news broke that E.J. DiMera had been shot, the entire town of Salem was thrown into a state of shock. E.J., the powerful and polarizing DiMera heir, had made quite a name for himself over the years, accumulating enemies from all corners of Salem. His family history alone is enough to make him a target, but with E.J.'s business dealings, romantic escapades, and contentious relationships, it was no surprise that someone might finally snap and take extreme action. The incident quickly became a focal point for everyone in Salem. Who could have wanted to harm E.J. so badly? And more importantly, who is desperate enough to go as far as shooting him? As viewers, we've seen E.J. get into plenty of sticky situations, but this was on an entirely different level. For months, fans have been speculating about the identity of the shooter, and with each new revelation, the mystery only deepens. The first clue, Gabi's confession. One of the key figures in this developing mystery is none other than Gabi Hernandez. Gabi, who has a tumultuous history with the DiMera family, found herself under the spotlight early on in the investigation. The connection between Gabi and E.J. goes back years, filled with love, betrayal, and manipulation. So, when Rafe Hernandez, the Salem police commissioner, began questioning Gabi about the night of the shooting, everyone knew her answers would be crucial to cracking the case. What followed was a shocking admission from Gabi herself. She confessed that she had, in fact, gone to confront E.J. at the DiMera mansion that night. This wasn't just an idle visit. Gabi was carrying her service weapon, a fact that immediately raised suspicion. The audience was left wondering, did Gabi bring the gun with the intention to shoot E.J.? Was this an act of self-defense, or was there more to the story than she was letting on? As Gabi explained further, the plot began to thicken. She said that as she approached the door of the mansion that night, she overheard a heated argument between E.J. and someone else. She didn't recognize the voice, but she was certain it was a man's voice. This discovery immediately raised the stakes. If Gabi didn't shoot E.J., then who was the man involved in the argument, and could he have been the one who shot E.J.? No gunshot, but a startling encounter with Ava. In a further twist, Gabi revealed that as she was leaving the scene, she saw Ava Vitali standing at the front door of the DiMera mansion. This sighting sent shockwaves through the investigation. Gabi claimed that Ava didn't see her, but she was left with the nagging suspicion that Ava might have heard her. Gabi's quick departure from the scene, fearing for her own safety, raised further questions about Ava's involvement. But could Ava have been involved in the shooting? Was she simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, or was there more to her presence at the mansion than she was letting on? And if not Ava, then who else could have been the shooter? Gabi was adamant that she was not the one who shot E.J. She had no desire to kill him, and she seemed genuinely afraid for her life in the moments leading up to her hasty exit from the mansion. However, she couldn't help but wonder if Ava had come back to the mansion later that night, or if the person she overheard arguing with E.J. was the one responsible for the shooting. The missing piece. The man's voice. The one piece of information that stuck with the investigators was Gabi's testimony about hearing a male voice in the argument. This detail immediately caused the police to look closer at who could have been involved in the altercation with E.J. The fact that the voice was male narrowed the suspects significantly, but there was still no clear answer as to who the voice belonged to. Could it have been someone from EJ's past, someone with a deep personal vendetta against him? At first, many fans speculated that the argument could have been with Johnny DiMera, EJ's son. Their relationship has been fraught with tension, and it wasn't hard to imagine Johnny confronting his father over the years of manipulation and lies. But as the investigation progressed, it became increasingly clear that Johnny was not involved in the incident, leaving fans to wonder who could have been the man arguing with EJ. Roman Brady. The longtime adversary, as the clues mounted, one name began to surface more and more as a potential suspect: Roman Brady. Roman and EJ have had a long-standing and deeply contentious relationship. The Brady family, particularly Roman, has always been at odds with the DiMera family, and Roman's personal feelings toward EJ have never been a secret. Over the years, Roman has clashed with EJ on multiple occasions, whether over business, family matters, or personal grievances. Roman's animosity toward the DiMera family is well known, and it has only grown over time. As a father and protector of his family, Roman has always been willing to do whatever it takes to keep those he loves safe. Could it be that, after years of tension with EJ, Roman finally snapped and confronted EJ in a violent outburst? The more we consider the possibilities, the more likely it seems that Roman could have been the one involved in the argument that night. If Roman was, indeed, the person in the argument with EJ, it raises the stakes even higher. Roman's relationship with his family is one of the most important aspects of his character, and seeing him caught in such a scandalous act would be nothing short of devastating. Would Roman have been driven to such an extreme act out of anger, frustration, and fear for his loved ones? Or was there a deeper, more personal motive at play? Innocence and suspicion. Jada, Rafe, and Ava's roles as the investigation continued to unfold. Certain key characters were cleared of any involvement in the shooting. Gabi, Rafe, Jada, and Ava all denied any involvement in the crime. Gabi, despite her role as a key witness, was adamant that she had not shot EJ. She was merely a bystander who had been caught up in a series of events that she couldn't fully comprehend. Rafe, too, was determined to get to the truth of the matter, and he worked tirelessly to piece together the evidence that would bring the real shooter to justice. Ava's role in the investigation remained unclear. She was certainly a suspect, given her presence at the DiMera mansion, but her actions seemed to be motivated more by self-preservation than any desire to cause harm. Whether Ava was involved in the shooting or merely caught in the middle of an unfortunate situation is something that remains to be seen. Her role in this mystery is far from over. Roman's potential motive, family loyalty, and anger. The more we consider Roman as a potential shooter, the more we begin to see his possible motives. Roman has always been fiercely loyal to his family, particularly his children. He has gone to great lengths to protect them from harm, often acting as a shield against the dangers of the world. But what if, in his mind, EJ represented a threat to his family's safety? What if Roman felt that EJ's behavior was becoming too dangerous to ignore, and that the only way to protect those he loved was to take matters into his own hands? Roman's protective instincts have often led him to take drastic actions in the past, and this situation could be no different. With the DiMera family's influence growing and EJ's power becoming more threatening, Roman could have seen no other option but to confront EJ head-on. This emotional conflict could have easily led to a violent altercation, one that ultimately ended with EJ being shot. The fallout, a town in turmoil as the investigation into EJ's shooting continues. Salem finds itself in turmoil. The entire town is on edge, unsure of who the true culprit is and what the consequences of this crime will be. EJ's shooting has far-reaching implications, not just for the DiMera family, but for everyone connected to them. The drama that unfolds in the coming weeks will undoubtedly shake the very foundation of Salem, and the mystery of who shot EJ will be at the center of it all. The fallout from this event will be significant. Relationships will be tested, alliances will be shattered, and the truth will eventually come to light, though not without cost. Who shot EJ DiMera? Was it Roman Brady, finally pushed to his breaking point, or is there another twist in this tale that we haven't seen yet? One thing is for certain, this mystery is far from over, and the answers will change everything for the people of Salem. Conclusion. The drama continues as Days of Our Lives fans. We know that nothing is ever as it seems in Salem. Secrets are always lurking, and the most shocking truths are often hidden just beneath the surface. The shooting of EJ DiMera has taken us on a roller coaster of emotions, filled with twists, turns, and unanswered questions. With Roman Brady emerging as a key suspect, the stakes have never been higher. Who will be revealed as the shooter? And what will the consequences be for those involved? We'll have to keep watching to find out. One thing is certain. The drama surrounding EJ DiMera's shooting will continue to captivate us all, and we can't wait to see how it all plays out in the coming weeks. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.